Okay, this is a quick video to help you get started with ArrayList exercise number 3. So on first glance, this worksheet looks similar to the others and just normal ArrayList, and we're adding things, but it's pretty tricky actually, and you really have to understand how the methods work. So I'm going to walk you through the first one to help you get started. So notice in this one, in the other exercises we were building the ArrayList, but in this one we do have an initial ArrayList that has some values in it. So I'm going to put, I'll put here the new values. So of course after I add 55 to this ArrayList, I had the 17, I had the 13, the 0, the 2, the 15, and now I've added this 55 and it gets put at the end of the list. But the question is actually what is printed from this statement. And so this add happens and the nums ArrayList definitely looks like this, but this method returns a value, and this method call, what it returns is actually what is printed. So for that you need to go to the green sheet. So this mentions going to the green sheet. So mine is white. It is the quick reference on the AP website, and we are working with lists, so we're here. So you'll notice here's the add where I pass one parameter, and that's the add we were doing here where we passed one thing. And so according to this, that method returns a Boolean value, and according to the comment it returns true. So in this example what is actually printed is true. So I'll make the output a different color. It will be purple. So that is what is actually printed. Now this is definitely what is happening to the ArrayList. So in this next example, again we're going to be changing the ArrayList in some way. We're going to be setting index 0 to 100. So that will certainly overwrite that 17, and then the 13 is still there, the 0, the 2, the 15, the 55, everyone else is still there. But what prints, right? So what does this call to set actually return? What's the value that gets returned? So again, looking at the quick reference, we look at the set method and we can see it returns E. And remember, E stands for whatever's in my ArrayList. So in this example, it's integers. So according to this, I made an ArrayList of integers, and so the set method returns an integer. The comment will tell you what integer it returns, and right here it says it returns the element formally at the specified position. So in this one, the thing formally at this position was the 17. So what actually prints here is going to be a 17. Alright, so this next one, I'll go through these. These are both sets as well. So again, I'm going to set the thing at index 2 to a 33. So this stays the same, this stays the same, 0, 1. Now I'm at index 2. I'm going to set it to a 33. 2, 15, 55 are still there. And again, what prints is what used to be at this index. So the 0 is going to print here. And make that purple. All right, I think I will copy and paste for this next one. Didn't want to do that. All right, so I'm going to set index 3. So that would be 0, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to set it to be a 2. Well, it's already a 2, so I'm going to set it to be a 2 again. And so this time it's going to return a 2 because that's what was there before. It's just we don't really change. When I remove the 1, I can go look at this and see that remove also returns an integer value, and the integer it returns is the thing that was formerly there. Okay, so back to here. Index 1 is this guy. So when I remove it, the contents of my array are going to be without the 13, and it's going to send me back that thing that used to be at index 1, which was the 13. Then I'm going to 0, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to remove index 4, which is the 55, and the 55 is what this method call returns, and that is what gets printed. So when it asks at the end for the contents of the array, this is the final contents after all those changes. So this would be the final answer there. So remember to rely on your green sheet. It's got some good tips. And take your time going through these one at a time and writing some things out, and good luck.